Hello and welcome to AutoMate CXO Conversations. We are here in Belgaum at Vega Helmets plant and we have Mr. Kunal Chandak with us. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
So starting with my questions. First, I want to ask, since you are moving into the carbon fiber helmets market, so what's the brand's plan with it? Like you are entering a more premium segment compared to the value offerings that you have been selling right now.
AXOR has launched a carbon helmet in maybe 2018 as well. And from a company level, we've been doing carbon from the almost last 3 decades. So right now, the product that we are launching is mainly this is our 5th product on terms of the carbon, and we are launching this product mainly to test our own capabilities on carbon. I mean, this product that we are currently launching is going to be the world's lightest motorcycle helmet, which is triple certified, and it's just going to weigh at 1050 grams. So this product is basically, we've pushed our capability to test them so that we can innovate and deliver a product that adds great value to the performance of the rider and making the helmet really light.
So you talked about value. Generally, when we talk about carbon fibers, we have that it is an expensive helmet. So how are you tackling the price thing there?
So from a price point perspective, at least in India, we have a range of carbon starting even at 5,000 rupees. That's an open face helmet. And we have another product that is about 13,000 rupees. So I think over the last 5 years, India has moved to there's a lot of premiumization that's happened on the bikes. And the consumer themselves have evolved from a safety standard perspective, where with these new bikes, people are spending money. So the convincing part is, I mean, obviously years before it was be too early for India to have the helmets, but nowadays riders would want this, and this is what this whole making the helmet the lightest is also coming from a lot of feedback on ground, right? People are wanting helmets to be lighter, and we feel that today's riders are willing to spend the money, and the product that we are currently launching is at about 20,000 rupees. And that is our top of the line product, but it is definitely an engineering marvel that we are showcasing to the off-roading and riding community. And we feel that, I mean, today's riders easily spend about 5 to 10,000 rupees on a helmet on the premium category. They spend on their riding gears, and as well as a lot of money is getting spent on the even communication system. So price, I don't think so should be a challenge for us to convince these customers.
So since you said price shouldn't be a challenge, but most of the consumers are still preferring the helmets which are like lesser than 2,000 rupees. So how do you see that?
So see, there is, of course, India as being a very large country and different type of consumers that we kind of cater to. And the price is one part of having products below sub 2,000. But even there, the products, the larger goal is providing safety. And as long as more and more people are adopting to wearing helmets, we will be more than happy to cater to those things. And like where the price is not a factor is where you have these evolved riders and enthusiast riders, where riding is becoming a culture, right? You see so many riding communities now getting engaged, and there's a lot of leisure riding that's happening, and a lot of ecosystem that is getting built around riding. So there, I would feel that these products would cater to that, and eventually that culture will even go to the next generation of riders that are coming into biking.
So you want to target the next generation of riders and a bigger market, I guess?
Yes.
So how is the plant in Belgaum going to play a role in that? Like what will be the production capacity and other things?
So this is if it's just related to composite capacity or overall?
Like a production capacity.
Yeah, so see, production capacity, we have two, helmets again are manufactured in 2 segments. One is using the thermoplastics and one is using the composite technology. So on the composite front, we've almost, from 2020, we've 3x our capacity. And we've invested into a lot of infra for scaling our composite technology. And on an overall business front, we are currently at a capacity of about 12 million helmets. We've invested into a plant recently which started this early 2026, a facility in Uttarakhand. And this has added a big boost to our capacity. And in a couple of years, we also have lined up to put up a new plant that's coming in Belgaum. which is going to add in a capacity of 6 million helmets per year.
So is this new plant going to contribute to like other gear?
Yeah, just so we as a brand AXOR, we're doing head-to-toe protection already, and in that the jackets and the pants are already getting manufactured by us. Today we are making about 7,000 jackets per month right here in Belgaum, and the other ecosystems like the gloves and the shoes, we are currently outsourcing with our vendors, and soon if we feel the need is there, we'll probably bring that into the manufacturing ecosystem as well.
So apart from safety, I see that you have your focus on styling as well. Like you have a lot of different graphics on your helmet, even Marvel graphics. What do you say? Can we expect a Doctor Doom helmet considering the upcoming movie?
Of course, that's gonna be a big thing. I mean, the movie is coming after. I mean, there's a whole excitement about the movie that's coming after such a long time, and we're definitely you're gonna see a lot of new graphics around that in the helmets, as well as we are also trying to extend our Marvel IP to other product lines as well.
So what do you say? We are going to see Marvel jackets and riding pants, maybe shoes.
Yes, you can see them soon.
Okay. Well, that was all from my side. Thank you for joining us.